And what that whole system does is it basically enables you to carry quite heavy loads, as Andy was saying, kind of up to 12 kilograms, plus if you really want to, go for a long time with a lot more weight. But it basically allows you to move really easily, and it moves with you. And that was kind of our main aim with this. You've got a simple front zip on the 3032, so you get a map in there. That was our main criteria, so you've got to be able to fit a map in, because that is, you're going to get it out on the go. But you can, gloves, hats, kind of basically anything you want to hand on the go, that's what that's for. Daisies on the front, so you can lash extra bits on. If you do want a smaller pack, if you want to carry a bit more, you can put that on the outside. Big, roomy top pocket. So guidebooks, keys on the inside, guidebooks, sun cream, bits of food, hat if you don't have it in the front, kind of all your bits can go in there. Flip the lid over. All our packs have got an SOS panel on the inside of the lid in 3 languages, so you don't get in trouble. And then you've got a security pocket on the inside of the lid, so for things like wallet, keys, car keys, and that will have a key clip as well, so you can secure that in. And then on all Altus packs, we've got this kind of compression triangle on the front. And what basically that does is when the pack's full, it basically helps to pull that weight towards you, rather than having a big cylinder of weight which is kind of trying to pull you backwards. It will just help to pull everything towards you and just keep everything stable, and just enable you to move better. Of course, zip side pockets for your gummy bears. Your phone. The 32 and the ND30, we have just a side zip, so that can go straight into the main compartment, so you can get your stuff on the go. We have designed this one slightly smaller, so you can carry skis. You can technically carry skis on all of them, but we kind of had the 30, 32 more in mind for kind of ski touring. And that is also one of the reasons why on the side pockets we've got like a panel that covers it. So if you do carry skis, the mesh on the side is not going to get absolutely trashed.
That's why it's covered what I told you today, with the side pocket.
There's one last bit I'd like to go through which I missed out, which is the same on all packs, which is our opening system. So you guys would have used it by now, but it's a really simple system. So we've got 2 pullers, which are different colours to the bivvy. And all we have to do is just pull it, and it opens. It's closed. So it's really simple, really easy. You've got gloves in winter. It's a really easy system to get in and out. The 30 and the 32 you have a side zip. On the 42 and the 40 you've got a U-shaped front opening. So you've got base compression that holds the kind of front of this down, and then you've got a really nice big U-shaped opening. So like the 40-42 is more kind of aimed at hut-to-hut kind of multi-day things. So this basically enables you to kind of access your kit in a similar way to a bit of a duffel. So you can get to your hut, you can chuck it down, open the front up and get to all your stuff. You would have seen when you kind of first used it there was an internal zip divider that would have been done up. So that is again just a great way of allowing you to divvy up your kit depending on kind of what you're doing and if you want to be kind of overnight. So it allows you to stash stuff separately in the base or have it open, and it's possible just to zip it just up to the front, so you can divide it but have both sides still open. And a nice little feature we put on is we've got like a little zip stand similar to like a coat. Because the zip is not fully covered, we do have like a zip stand that runs around, so any water ingress would just run around this and kind of out the bottom of the zip. get on the go and just shove right down there. And depending on how tight you do the side compression, how much stretch you'll get, and you can kind of increase that capacity a bit more if you want. Again, big kind of mat pocket on the front of that, and the kind of daisies if you want to attach anything off. I've seen quite a few guys with their helmets on the front, so it's kind of allows people to carry things as they want. Similarly, you've got the same pole attachment system that we just went through. I think some shaft of the axe through there, and then down here we've either got a new head locker system for ice axes, or we've redesigned the tip gripper for poles.
Like the really smart thing with this tip gripper, this is unique to us.
How old are you?
The tip grippers, and the good thing is that the tip is really secure, it's stable in there. So especially when you do technical tracks and the backpack is maybe hitting the stones, then when you have the typical normal loop, then it gets off and then it's shaking around the pole and you can lose it. So and that's why it's quite a good, nice invention of the tip gripper. Yeah. And you can also use it like people also use the poles with the rubber on the bottom because they don't like the noise of the metal. So you can also just pull it out, and when you have the rubber, then you have it behind, and then it's also secure because the rubber keeps it in place. And this is a unique,
So yeah, that is a unique
to us.
Unique Lowe Alpine feature.
Yeah.
And depending on how full you've got your bag, it is possible to have an axe and a pole on both sides. Within the lid. So if you undo this, there's like a little 3-bar slide. So if you can loosen this off, and loosen off the back of the lid, you've actually got 5 litres of extension in the lid. So you can fill this right up and that can sit on top. Similarly, if you've got like a robe or anything like that else, or a helmet, if you can still do that in the same way. And that can sit on top. So that's the other main difference.
But you can't zip it off fully.
No. No, I think that's actually having this panel at the back makes it a lot more stable than traditional like floating lids you get on some Alpine packs, which can often when you you undo it, it kind of like flops around and goes everywhere and then just a bit unruly and kind of really cumbersome to use. And this just makes it a lot simpler and a lot easier to use.
Because this
directly into the hip belt and onto your hips. And at the same time, the shoulder straps and the scapula are attached directly to the frame. So when you pick it up, as with the hip belt, the load is being transferred directly onto the frame. So on all sizes, it's really easy to adjust. You can just pull the top of the back panel down and you can just pull it up, and it's that easy. And it's designed to the fact that a lot of other adjustable packs you see on the market, you can adjust it and it's really easy just to pull it all the way out. Whereas on these we actually got this top panel, so you can't actually just pull it all the way out, so it will max out, and that's the top of the range. So we've got a medium large, which goes from 19 inches up to 21, which is this, and then the large, extra large, which goes from 21 inches to 23. And on the men's 42, on all men's sizes, you get both back lengths are available. And on the ND, it's a fixed back length. So not fixed back length. It's one back size, which goes from 16 up to 18. Yeah. Any questions about the carry system? base and the sides are a 420, so they're kind of light but tough and really durable. And the front is our 210 shadow rip, and that's got our kind of hydro shield coating, so it's to 1500. It's got a head of 1500, so it is kind of shower proof. But if it is in a proper downpour, that's why you got the rain cover. You'll see on kind of Osprey or things like that, their mesh is like much bigger, but ours is a bit closer, but it's still very breathable, so it is more durable. But we've also, you can see on the EVA foam, we've got these cutouts, so it stays kind of stiff and supportive, but still allow it to breathe. And here you can see it's got like a slight trampoline, so you do keep that kind of breathability at the back. So it's much more for much longer journeys, like American through hiking, kind of the PCT, or things like that, where you really want to divvy up your kit and be able to get to things a lot easier. And the same way, it's got that zip divider, so if you don't want it, you've got a much bigger bag, but easier to get to your individual bits if you do divvy it up.
If you're using it for something like the PCT, then you can have a roll mat and a sleeping bag and stuff. Where would you put like a normal size roll mat? What's that?
Down there, that's where it is, the compression.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the 42 as well.
Yeah.
But on the small one you don't? On the ladies?
No, on the small ones you don't.
On the 30
on
and the
bottom,
32,
no.
it doesn't have base compression.
No.
Mainly because you wouldn't be, it's more day hiking or ski touring. But it's just got we just have a smaller back on it. So you can carry the same volumes for men and women. We just offer women's specific fit with a smaller back, and the iliac crest on women is a lot greater. So we've got like a big piece of PU sponge behind the moulding, which gives us this really lovely kind of curve, and on the NDs that's higher. So your lumbar in relation to where you put the hip bell is like a bigger gap.